Hello all. So as we discussed yesterday, Nifty was in a range bound mode. So was Bank Nifty also. So basically let's clear out the drawings from yesterday and look again what exactly happened. So if I try to plot the lines, then yesterday's high was 15,320 approximately, and low was right after the first tick, that's 15,193. So as we see, we opened on a gap up note and then we immediately retraced back to the slope and also fill the gap. Post that, just consolidated for a couple of candles and then gave a quick up move. Then it was completely a range bound mode if we see. So let me just draw it out for you also, that will help you understand too. So let me just bring up the brush. So if you see, this is all the range bound zone that we were yesterday. So what happened? It just retraced, fell from the top, then took a sharp V turn. Then from then again, it just gave a small retracement and then all the way up. Precisely for any option buyer, this was the only zone where they could have made money yesterday. And these are all just the premium decay that happened completely. If you see, it's completely in V shape, over and over in the same channel. So I guess this was what happened yesterday, and we have seen a significant premium decay completely. Let's just see what we can check out and the OI stats also. Just bring up the OI stats for you. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the OI stats, right? Yeah. So basically, yesterday there was a significant fight between at 15,200 levels, which changed to 15,300 right now. And 15,200 is a good support at downside, and 15,400 a resistance on the upside. So and followed by 15,500. Basically, there's still heavy put writing at 15,200 and heavy call writing at 15,400. At 15,300, we are sort of neutral. There's not much difference in the OI between the call writers and put writers, honestly. So that's on Nifty front. Let's also see what exactly happened in a couple of how do I put it? Like, let's see what happened exactly at the near ATM strikes and how it went during the day. So if you see the call writers and put writers, the put writers never gave up and the call writers never went up either. So that's basically created the up move. It did indicate slightly an up move in the early day itself, but it honestly neither of them changed, and they held their positions uh, comfortably. So that was what brought a range bound move. If you see, so in the start when right after the gap up, if you see the call writers increase, sorry, the put writers call writers increase, and the put writers also gradually decreased a little on. They were really increasing on that note, but slowly if we see the call writers fell by a lot and then put writers ran up crazy, right? So that's on one note, that's on Nifty's note, and let's see the days. Just delete this and let me just bring up, sorry about that. Escape, right? Yeah, we got it. So what about the ranges for the day? And we have them coming up for you shortly. So the new high is 15,320 and the low will still be 15,163, right? This is the level that we have been discussing quite a lot. Then we have the significant yesterday's support levels. That would be these levels from where we got a break. This was the point which resisted multiple times. So 15260 would be one level to watch out, then followed by 15225. Then on upside, we the all-time low honestly would still be the resistance, followed by 350 as a psychological barrier too. So this is the daily chart, and all-time high is 15,432 approximately. Then we still have a resistance at 15,350 odd zones. So any closure at these levels of 15,350 zones would slightly give us a move until 15,400 and then test for an all-time high, and then probably test 15,500 too, but provided there needs to be a significant volume when the buyers kick in. Otherwise it would again be a range bound afternoon until afternoon, followed by might be a gamma blast in the second half. So let's see, let's just take a note. So if we take a note what's happening here, Nifty supports for intraday 15,225, 15,260 and 15,163. These are the levels for Nifty support. Let me just, so I guess this is one. Okay, that works. Yeah, descending order, right? And Nifty resistance 15,355 and 15,400, 15,432. This would be a retrace, and then psychological level 15,500 for intraday. So let's just jot this down again for intraday. Yes, this works, right? Yeah. So that's on Nifty's note, Nifty's intraday level. So let's also check out for Bank Nifty, and then let me just take you back to this. Okay, so oops, the same mistake again that. So yeah, sorry about that. So if you see, both Bank Nifty and Nifty went on a similar pattern. If you see, the max pain was at 15,200, but then gradually it's now getting shifted to 15,300 levels. So this is 15,300 strikes, both of them, and we could see a gradual increase in the put writers completely during the day, which says that the puts are sort of be going to expire worthless, or there's no support for the puts. Basically market momentum is bullish. And then we also see that call writing has reduced significantly. That means the call writers are closing their positions, and they are turning bullish, right? We got that right? Okay, good. So let's also see what the thing is on SGX Nifty right now. So slightly up on an upper side, that's 15,353, but yeah, we got this covered. So I guess we'll see a small gap up from yesterday's close, but let's wait till 9 o'clock. That's another 10 minutes or 15 minutes, or until the pre-market closes. That's 9 a.m. So let's see what it will turn out. But before that, let's just also complete Bank Nifty analysis. So like we discussed yesterday, there was one zone that we spoke about yesterday, that was this 15,000, so 34,740 and 34,530 zone, and this was the zone that we thought that would have the most premium decay, but on an inch higher it went to 15,750 to 15,908, that level, and it never breached the high of 34,908. That was a clear resistance on the previous day, and from there itself we fell sharply. And then when I say sharply, we had a significant premium whenever we tried to touch that point. So yes, Bank Nifty seems slightly weak than Nifty, but as you know, Bank Nifty is the most volatile thing that could happen ever, probably after Bitcoin right now. So on Bank Nifty front, let's also clear the drawings and see what we could take an action here. And so coming here, say draw 34,900. So yesterday's high is still a resistance, 34,125 levels, and yesterday's low 34,400. Couldn't break. Sorry, that was day before yesterday, and yesterday's is basically this one, 34,460. So yesterday we neither broke on the upside nor on the downside. Yesterday's high was completely 34,900, and opening was in line with our discussion. What we discussed, that we would be opening around 34,800, and the high was 34,765. So right from there we did open and then we did fall. So if you see, we opened on a gap up note, we crashed in the first tick itself, and then we sort of tried to retest 34,400, but it couldn't break the previous day's low. Then it took a U-turn, sharp U-turn basically. Then again small retracement back, and then all the way until 34,900, the first resistance that we spoke about. Over there, it again took a retracement, then the V-shaped pattern completely. It tried multiple times testing here. So this was one point, and this was one point, and this was multiple times. So over here it was a selling opportunity, and it crashed, and then again like V-shape. So ideally, if this would have tested again and broken, probably we would have gotten up more, but that did not happen. And yes, we retraced back to slightly these levels, 34,700 zone, and it closed right at this level for today. So on another note, the RSI on short term is slightly bearish, as it's at like below 40 levels, but that's on a shorter duration, so that can change at a very faster rate. On long term note, we are still above 60, that's on daily chart basis. Let me just clear out the sketches. So I would say still we have a resistance at 35,200 levels. Unless there's a push, we are not going to see that up move. And on the downside, we are still facing resistance at 34,000, sorry, support at 34,100 levels. So the range for the day could be this zone completely, and unless there's a significant buying or selling that happens. So what I see is basically during the first half we are going to just symbol around this yesterday's closing at 35,000 levels. Then probably we would see one side move in the second half of the day. That's either on the upside or downside. And when I say upside, we could go all the way until 34,400 levels. So 34. Sorry, 35. 400 levels, and on downside we could come all the way until 34,000 levels. So that's a decent range for expiry, I would believe. Let's also see what's in the case for Bank Nifty here. So that's Bank Nifty for you, and like we discussed that they showed a similar pattern, Nifty and Bank Nifty. The call rate is fell drastically, and the put writers never really gave up on the upside, and they kept on increasing the entire day. So basically the call put writers had a significant hold yesterday in the market compared to call writers. Call writers were basically flat, they did not really move much. So yeah, that's on Bank Nifty note, and let's see how the day goes on as we progress. Yeah, that's it for now. Have a good day. Also, if you haven't already liked my channel, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.